What's up, guys? It's TheSmithPlays here. Actually, it's not even that orange. It just looks orange in this lighting. I promise. If you want to see the real color of my hair, you should probably go to my Instagram and check it out. Shameless plugs aside, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome back to my third time recording this video, the top 10 SMGs in Call of Duty Zombies. An SMG, or a submachine gun, is a bit of a weird weapon in zombies. It's never really the best gun, it's never really the number one thing you want to be using, never really the power weapon, but it's also something that you can't live without. Just like girls, you can't live with them, you can't live without them. Except for me, because I'm extremely lonely and sad.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
The thing with an SMG is you just always need it. There's always a situation where it's a quick wall buy, or it's a powerful gun, or it's a good point gun, or it's quick. There's all these different reasons you might want it, but at the end of the day, it's not always the best play long term. SMGs are one of the most important yet unessential types of weapons in zombies. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. You can just interpret that one on your own. That being said, today we are going to be going over the top 10 of them. So coming in at our number 10 spot, guys, this is going to be a classic from Black Ops 3. It is the Vesper. Now, the Vesper is really good in some situations and overall not always good in a lot of situations. The things that make the Vesper good: quick reload, extremely high rate of fire, and of course, being a wall weapon, it's accessible. But the truth is, I feel like in a lot of scenarios, the Vesper is not as good as some other SMGs that are on the wall in Black Ops 3. In early rounds, it almost shoots too fast for its own good to be a point gun, and it's more of just a straight killing machine. But there's one reason that I really do like the Vesper, and it's because of the double pack-a-punch ability. It's one of the fastest shooting SMGs in Black Ops 3, and we all know that pack-a-punch abilities are, well, you know how it works. The faster your bullets can get out and hit zombies, the faster the ability is going to activate. So for that reason, it's a very good choice to have as your double pack-a-punch gun when you get to the point where, normal bullets aren't cutting it anymore. And of course, on Gorod Krovi being the wall weapon in the bunker, it makes for a very good play. Number 9, a good old classic, one of the biggest icons of Call of Duty Zombies, honestly. It's the MP40. Now, there's so many variations of this gun. You have the World at War MP40, the Black Ops 1 MP40, the Origins Black Ops 2 MP40, the Origins Black Ops 3 MP40, and the HG40. Not to mention every single pack-a-punch upgrade of that. And literally almost every single one of them are different. And the question that you have to come down to is what is the best MP40? Well, I don't really know, to be completely honest. I personally, my allegiance is to the Black Ops 2 Origins one, just because it's probably the one I use the most. I have been known to play Origins once or twice. The thing is, though, is I feel like overall, although the MP40 is a great gun, it's never hands down the best weapon in any map. Even on Origins, I feel like the STG-44 is a better pick than the MP40, despite it, obviously being an assault rifle, potatoes, tomatoes, but you know what I mean. The MP40 is always a good choice, it's just never always the best choice, unless you're just looking for a quick wall weapon. Number 8, the AK-74U. Now, this is another one of those guns that are just an absolute icon to Call of Duty Zombies. We first saw it in Black Ops 1. It's a great weapon. I personally thought it was best in Black Ops 1. Then I made it back to Black Ops 2, and that was when guns started getting a little bit better, so it didn't shine as much, and it actually made it into Black Ops 3. If you're a gun from Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, and you made it into Black Ops 3, especially in Chronicles, it means you're a good gun. The Mark II, the Galil, the M16, and the AK-74U finally made it in to Black Ops 3, even after Chronicles came out, but it still made it. And honestly, I think that's great, because I thought the AK-74U was just a great gun. It just does everything you want, especially Black Ops 1. It's like the wall weapon go-to choice every single time. So honestly, not much to say about the AK-74U other than the fact that it's just overall awesome. Number 7. The Kuda. So for those of you that may not be aware of this, the Kuda is literally like a reskin of the MP5 from Black Ops 2. Basically the exact same weapon stats, but why are we going with the Kuda? Honestly, I don't know. I asked you guys on Twitter, what guns do you like? And I sort of got half of the comments was the Kuda. And I feel like I have enough knowledge where I can usually be like, well, this is probably why, but I really don't know what the big love for the Kuda is. Although the Kuda is a great gun, it's a wall weapon, and it shares all the great traits of Black Ops 3 SMGs, I don't really know why it's better specifically. In fact, there are most definitely better SMGs in Black Ops 3. So although I don't normally do this, I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. Why does everybody love the Kuda so much? I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just curious. Number 6, the Uzi. Now this is a gun that I am extremely excited to talk about. To me, the Uzi is kind of like the Vesper as far as basically fire rate goes. It's not a gun meant for taking out an entire horde of zombies, but more of just a instant ray of death to anything that gets in your way. It's kind of like the shotgun of SMGs. If there's something in your way and you have an Uzi, it's not going to be in your way for very long. The only map this is on is Mob of the Dead, and I swear it's just like perfect for that map. Uzi shoots so fast that it doesn't even sound like individual bullets coming out, but rather just a wall of noise. But yo, for real, David, can we play a clip of that? Yo, but what about with double tap? Yeah, exactly. It's just insanity. And anyways, although it's not the best for taking out an entire horde, it is really good at getting zombies out of your way quickly, and for that reason, it is number 6. Number 5. The Scorpion. So basically for this gun, all I need to do is just take everything I said about the Uzi and just apply it to the Scorpion. The Scorpion is one of the most low-key good guns in all of zombies. It's only in Black Ops 2 Origins, and honestly, I just don't think anyone realizes the magnitude of this low-key weapon. It's the exact same as the Scar H for assault rifles. It's this random gun that was in Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and they didn't put it until the very last Black Ops 2 DLC Zombies map, and the thing is no one really uses it because you've got the MP40, AK-74U, and obviously some of the most insane wonder weapons ever, the staffs, but it's still amazing. It's just got an extremely high rate of fire, great mobility, and I feel like it's just a little bit better at taking out larger hordes than the Uzi, and it's just real nice. Big fan of the Scorpion. It comes in at number 5. Number 4, the M1927 or the Tommy gun. All right, I'm about to say something that is going to trigger some people here, but I genuinely feel like this is an overrated gun. Let's go over everything about the Tommy gun and why it's so awesome, but not as awesome as people make it seem. On a lot of maps, it is a wall weapon. That's a huge start. It's got great mobility, a huge clip size, and it shoots extremely fast. Sounds good. Other huge point everybody always makes about the M1927 is it's such a good point gun. And although I absolutely do have to agree, it is probably the best point gun in all of Zombies history, that's the problem with it. Do you know why the M1927 is such a good point gun? Is because it's weak. It shoots extremely fast and it has a lot of ammo, so it kind of balances out. But the truth is the M1927 is not the most powerful SMG out there. And again, I'm not saying it's bad. It is still number 4 on this list, and it's an incredible point gun, but I do kind of feel like it gets a little bit overhyped. When I saw that it was returning to Revelations, I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, oh, that's neat. Kind of a random gun, but whatever. That being said, though, it is still a beast. Number 3, the Weevil. So the Weevil is a very unique SMG, and honestly, I think that's why it scores so high on this list. So the good things about the Weevil is obviously high mobility, quick reload, all of the normal traits of an SMG, but high damage and an even higher clip size. Non-pack-a-punched, each clip has 50 ammo, and pack-a-punch, this thing has 100. So it's kind of got the qualities of an LMG almost, yet it's an SMG. Combined with very high damage, it's an amazing gun, and really the only thing holding this weapon back is just the fire rate. But to be completely honest, in some ways that almost helps it because the fire rate allows it to, it's slow fire rate, high damage, and you've got all this ammo, you can kill a lot of zombies with one clip. I've never been a personal big fan of the Weevil, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. It's a pretty solid gun. But not as solid as the predecessor of the Weevil, aka our number 2 spot. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the PDW. Okay, wow. This is a gun I can get excited about. I don't know what it is about the PDW, but it's just better than the Weevil. Why? I don't know, but I've used both, and I just know. The PDW is one of the most underrated guns in Black Ops 2, and it's because of the AN-94. There was actually a very small point where the PDW was the best wall weapon in Zombies history. And you know how long that rain lasted? The time it takes to go from the PDW wall buy down to the bottom of the elevator shaft and find the AN. You find the PDW and you're like, oh my god, they finally added an amazing wall weapon, and then you go to the bottom and you're like, oh, LOL, JK, screw that, I want an AN-94. And basically since then, the AN-94 has been the awesome wall weapon of Black Ops 2. But the PDW is just great. It's a wall weapon. Like, it's got high ammo, high damage, high headshot, high fast fire rates. I'm talking stats. It's just awesome. But let's be honest, it's nothing near our number one spot. Because to be completely honest, guys, every single gun on this list combined is not anywhere near as good as our number one spot. Some may call me a fanboy. Some may call me a zombie analyst. Okay, no. I don't think anyone's ever called me a zombies analyst, and please don't. The PPSH. The World at War PPSH. Never has there been a gun as good as the World at War PPSH, and never will there ever be a gun as good again as the World at War PPSH. I don't care what anybody says. I know statistically it is the exact same in Black Ops 3, but trust me, it's not. If you use both guns, the World at War and the Garage Crovey version, there's a difference. It's just, I don't know what it is, but they just feel different. But why is the World at War PPSH so freaking good? Well, number one, it takes every good quality of every category of guns and combines it into one weapon. It's got the mobility of a pistol / SMG. It's got the fire rates and the hipfire spread of an SMG. The recoil is surprisingly low on this thing, making it actually viable as a more longer range weapon if need be. It's great for killing individual zombies that are in your face or entire hordes. And on top of that, it's got 115 bullets in each clip and over 800 total. Yeah, I'm sorry, Weevil, but nice try. I've said it once and I will say it again, ladies and gentlemen. There have been many guns in Call of Duty Zombies, but none will ever rival the PPSH.